What's going on, everybody? Lone Stamp Gaming here, and today we're going to be playing some Dishonored 2, which is a game that I've heard fantastic reviews about, and, I have not played the first one, so I'm probably not going to be comparing it to the first one. But otherwise, I figured, I'll just, start it up, get a good game going. So let's get right into it. I already have everything set up, and we're starting the game. I am on normal mode, and I'm debating whether to play Corvo or Emily. I think I'm going to be choosing Corvo, just because he looks like he has a better skill set from the research that I've done on this game.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible.
Crown Killer guy.
I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
My bucket eyes.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders.
Woman is
Living in
not
my palace has protected
ally.
you, but that's over.
It's all over.
Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Protection to the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Republic, a ruler of the Empire, the Isles trained stealth and combat by her father, Corvo attack. Ooh. First place, Emily. Yes, sir.
Cast you in cold marble.
Not a fan of this Delilah shit.
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and I'll bring her to Coldstream Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Are we all Captain Mayhew?
No!
That's not good.
Fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
Oh, I think it needs some game.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Fuck yeah, he's annoying. As if upon Empress, we face yet another murder and I remain silent on this matter. Strange it is not that all victims have openly opposed you. If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Your Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel like the only person Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the crown killing. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted and servant, your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. I just butchered that name so fucking bad. Shit, wonderful. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, we'll launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you. Here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May our brisk wind hurry to shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Crystal, true of heart, and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Empress presented for your approval. The schedule of the medieval songs Eve. Yeah, no, that's.
Ramses are gonna be back in fashion in Dunwall. You'd be smart to remember that.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
Oh shit, that might be the chick tie. Or Alexi.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
I apologize if you guys know what happened. I'm just standing here looking like a dumbass. That is pretty much fine.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Emily, you're all right.
I need my signet ring.
Is there some Skyrim code into play here? You gotta check literally average or start back.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower.
Prison?
Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexi, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Really realistic for your game. That's really impressive.
And it itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular gloves?
Fucked.
Hello? What? I can't say!
That was fucking
Traitors.
dope. What? Fucking, I just got impaled. Oh, fuck. Again, Donald citizens express shock and fears, yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Cauldron has met with a violent demise, the latest victim of another night. So yeah, it does look like people are killing the rivals of Emily Cauldron. Frame her. Ooh, knobs. What is the point of life? What does it do? So later in the game it looks so powerful. Does it do anything where you don't use it?
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while?
That sounds like a great
I need
idea.
time to think.
Fantastic. You sit and spend for like days. Safe? Well, I think it's where...
The throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
I mean, it's telling me to kill him, so I very much doubt that.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Oh,
Goodbye,
God.
you and...
That was
This won't leave my
awesome.
hand again.
What's she getting?
Someone is asking.
God damn. These executions are brutal. That's awesome.
Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise.
What a bad day to get overthrown. Anniversary day of assassination. It's always a fun day to get overthrown. I was right.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
There's a lot of references. I get a lot of people don't know because they played the first one. And I apologize for that. Whoever watches.
I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I'd better take these. I have a feeling I'll need these.
Awesome. Oh. I don't know if I've ever had that. That's awesome. Good to know. Probably never gonna use it.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
It's a lot. Oh, no. There's over here, lost it. Oh, let's see. It's not fine. Step. Bone charms. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns, still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut the tusks of ice seals and the arm-long fangs of the bears that roam the islets, probably butchered that, north of Tibia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of those great beasts. Rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing the lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. Apparently they didn't have condoms back then. They're like, oh, you know, if I have this bone charm, I'm not gonna read those books. It's gonna be a pain. Just didn't even fucking use condoms. Just like, nope. I got my bone charm. Wine and have the inwards. Wake you this morning, forgive me, goodbye, 100 times last night. Don't go falling from a rooftop. It's quite a way to say goodbye, my god.
Old Samuel made this. I'm glad he didn't live to see me driven out of Dunwall Tower. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
Alright, let's open to the Dunwall streets. The best way to play, focus on combat or stealth, but brutally or ghost-like. Yeah, I'm gonna be focusing on combat and brutally. Stealth and ghost-like aren't my thing.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
Take a guess and say right-click is the way to fire a bullet, that I really don't want to use that yet. Guess I can go back in for one. Not the way to fire a bullet, but the way to shoot. So, that was 200 points. It's kind of a lot. Tower of Dunwall. Just read that. I put this one in Colwyn. Oh wait, we just sit up. Just sit. We could just wait here all game instead. Just, you know, taking a shit in my mind business.
I've gotta get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it. Traitorous dog.
That was awesome.
I need to find a ship.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's dead.
Yeah,
Corporal Moore
yeah,
checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got...
Saturday, I want to in place just after the Duke and our new Empress make their appearance. Things will happen fast. Do your part as a share of the spoils for you and the others. And one to Ramsey.
to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Work out. Multiple ways to do it.
That's Emily!
Is this the way?
No!
Does that work?
Think you're scared? I'll kill you for that!
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's...
Attention Dunwall citizens.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress.
That dude
All
kind of
hail
sounds like
Delilah,
the teaser from...
first of her name.
kind of sounds like the teaser from... Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Just so monotonous and annoying. Thank you. It's fun.
You know what to do! It's you and me now! Hey, where do you think you're going? You're right there!
Huh? That was so sick.
I need assistance!
What the?
Really close to that. That was terrible.
This won't take long.
You're done! You aren't going anywhere!
That was sick.
Take that!
Got sick for that. Oh, he just trips.
of trouble? Oh, no.
Hey, who is...
That, yeah.
Got him! The Duke...
Lucky day. We get to bring in the head of the Empress.
Got popped. That works. Need some of the stuff just pull it back. Works every time. It's in here. Second action break. Love that. Break glass in this game.
Delilah and the Duke didn't hire the most refined assassin.
Chronicle's watching. What the fuck? It's fucked up. That was so sick.
I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Gotta hold 4. Whatever. Oh. No, hold 4. Hold half. That's it. Well, people just walk over.
First the shortage of
Gone
oil,
out.
then the murders.
Fucking
Now, what's
little
ever going
long
on
sword
tonight?
Sitting there, just no one questions you. It's like, oh, yep, that's normal. That's a thing that happens on the daily.
Business done here, though. That's all about to change. City Watch has its hands
Ah, the Hatter gang. I'll see if we can profit from...
Looky, a visitor to Hatter territory.
Stop it. Wait.
That's him.
Oh, it just got fucked up.
Hey!
Oh, I thought he was... Oh, that was... Execution was awesome. Well, really see nothing happened. Boat. Shit.
So, there's some kind of Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it.
She's confident.
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov.
So that's why he's
We
wrong.
learned something scary down in the south,
That's why he made the lock.
and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. But Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
I'm gonna take that. To be quite honest with you. Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. How do you go through a mission without killing anyone? Like, that's almost impossible. You found 1,400 coins. Jesus. Hey, I did that. I'm the best. Ooh, so let's get chapter now. Alright, well then I'm going to leave this episode here. If you guys like the content, feel free to subscribe. Always leave a thumbs up, but if you did not like it, then feel free to leave a thumbs down, as well as give me anything I should work on. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.